Believe it or not, this was me. I was the average anorexic smart kid who was really good at games. Except I wasn't smart in school. I didn't do much during that period of time in my life besides play games and go to bed. I was never hungry, no breakfast, party pies for lunch, and mom's dinner. I didn't know it then, but not working out made me pretty sad. My only wins in life was winning a League of Legends, and I didn't feel good about myself. It wasn't until July of 2022 when I touched the weights for the first time. Yep, that's me, bicep curling 10 kilos. I first started working out in my garage, with no technique, no split, and just a 17-year-old boy going to a new endeavor that would soon change the courses of his life. The first months was wasted. I spent the first couple months slacking off, working out once a week and spending the majority of the time failing at school and having a social life. It wasn't until I finished school where I had my first real man job as an apprentice. And that took me to a dark place. You don't realize until it's gone. And before you know it, I was waking up at 5 a.m. Monday to Friday to work at a construction site. And it sucked. All that was left for me was me and a couple of dumbbells. Fast forward a couple months and I got a girlfriend. Not bad for a guy in my position. Well, having a girlfriend kind of screwed up my gains pretty hard. I stopped being consistent in the gym, my gains plummeted. It wasn't until I looked at my body and saw a fat piece of shit and I told myself I was going to grow. So I locked in. For the past year, I've been working out in the garage. And it was time to get my own gym membership at Anytime Fitness. When I cut my weight so fast, I went from 70 kilos of fat to 65 kilos of lean muscle. But I didn't want to go back to being skinny again. So from there, I ate like a fat man. I took the right supplements, I followed the right split, and I stayed consistent throughout the months. Progress was showing from 65 kilos back to 70, and from 70 kilos back to 75 kilos. I was the heaviest and strongest I've been. Until I went to Europe. I didn't work out properly in 2 months, nor have I eaten consistently, as well as I smoked and drank almost every single day. And internally, I became the unhealthiest I've been in a long time. And when I got back to my hometown in Sydney, I was 68 kilos again. I became weaker, and I couldn't run for even 2 minutes without getting an asthma attack. And so, I had to change. Now the next couple of months after felt like a blur. Maybe I locked in too hard, maybe I didn't, but I do know that I tried so many new feats and worked on myself non-stop. Welcome to the grind phase. I had a goal in mind, and it's to get as big as healthy as I can. So I enrolled in Jiu Jitsu and Muay Thai to improve my cardio and learn a new sport. The first lesson had me totaled. But as weeks passed, my cardio has improved, and I'm proud to say I picked up running as well. And you might be asking, why are you doing all this cardio when you're bulking? Isn't running ruining your gains? Well, firstly, it's not ruining my gains. The trick is to eat more. And by more, I mean a 1,000 calorie surplus. And having studied fitness, I learned the benefits of the major health compositions. And with all of this knowledge and understanding, I know what it takes to bulk up while maintaining a healthy lifestyle. And this has been going on for some time now. Jiu Jitsu, Muay Thai, train, create videos, repeat. And from a 68 kilos smoker, I gained 11 kilos in a span of 10 months. So if you're wondering how I did it, if you're unfit, skinny, maybe a beginner at the gym, then follow me, because I'm working on a project that'll help you become the best you can be for tomorrow. Hence the name Project JYN, which stands for The Journey of Yesterday's Now, which essentially means what you do yesterday is who you become today. So stick along as I help you grow on your journey to a healthier lifestyle. And remember, don't forget to subscribe to my Instagram and TikTok, as I'll be posting every day until I bulk up to 90 kilos. Peace.